Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. And this is a little urgent video. I actually spelled urgent wrong, I'm seeing now. That's kind of funny. Let me quickly spell urgent right in the title. See, that's how urgent it was, huh? It's a little urgent video on some of the 100x, 400x, 500x coins that are going to be coming on this channel. I already told you guys I'm trying to give everybody all the information that you need to get into these coins. But in this little live stream, guys, I want to quickly tell you guys that, or I guess how I find these coins, how I know they'll do so well, and a couple of the steps on how to buy in. But like I already was telling on the Telegram, there is a video that's going to be coming up here on how to stake some of these coins on one specific platform, because we basically concluded in the Telegram that that would be the best way to go about these things. So really quickly here, once more, the rundown is I'm going to go over how I find these coins, how I know they'll do so well, the coin that's most likely on a path to get some crazy gains. We're talking some crazy multiplier, and why I think so. Plus then a little bit on how to actually get in. There's a couple of different manners, and I'll explain for every single step how and why, and also for what different parts of the world, what type of rules are there. All right, so guys, once more, am I shilling these? No. In no way, shape, or form do I have any benefit in you guys knowing about this information, as there's no different that you can make, if you guys get my drift. You can only kind of think, the more people that join, the more difficult it gets to actually get these coins. So the more negative it is actually for me. The only reason I do it is because I do kind of know these coins will do well. I wish a couple of you guys a chance to actually get to this level. And I hope to also get some sort of feedback from you guys. So if you guys press that like button and the subscribe button, that's kind of what you do for me. I give these coins out in terms of the name and how to get into it. So once more, not financial advice. I'm not guaranteeing that these will do well, and I'm trying my best to keep you guys up to date with all the stuffs. Little backstory, guys. I'm not sure if I'll put timestamps for this video. I'll try. So one of the coins we talked about on the channel, the only problem is I didn't give you guys a rundown of exactly how to buy, but we did talk about this coin 3 days before I bought, was the PulsePad. And so how I found this coin, that's kind of what I want to guide this through, is because some of my friends here have really been looking into the crypto space of what projects are launching, which ones do well. Guys, I buy into so many projects, you wouldn't even know. That's most crypto guys you know out there, they buy into projects because they know right now it's the crazy bull season. Many projects will launch in only a couple of months, for example, a couple of weeks, it doesn't matter. But even though some might take up a lot of capital of yours, a lot of them will do well. Now, there's one specific company which incubates coins, which is ZLQZAA. Once more, guys, not sponsored in any way, shape, or form. Please understand that I'm no way, shape, or form trying to get you guys to, I guess, be fans or buy in. I'm trying to teach you guys something. So what they basically have, these ZLQZAA guys, is incubated projects, which are primarily pads. And what those pads basically are is they are platforms where you can buy new tokens that are launching. And so right now they're basically making an entire list of pads which are so desirable because, as everybody knows, more coins are launching on there. And so one of the ones that we were talking about a little while ago was VeloSpad. One of the ones we just talked about was PulsePad. And one of the ones I bought that I only briefly mentioned was bitrorbit. So bitrorbit did, I think, 100... Well, let's quickly see if it's actually in this list. Let's see before. bitrorbit was one of the ones that did like... I think a maximum like 150x or something like that. The VeloSpad did like 300x. The PulsePad now did, again, almost 400x. And we basically, once more, we bought into that one. I showed you guys every single part of the step along the way. Now, the next coin that's in this list, for example, is the MetaVPad. So why is it so hyped up? Why is it so exciting? And why am I telling everybody that I think this is going to go completely crazy? So honestly, the story is kind of the same. And once more, somebody says Joe Perez does this for years free. That's not free, my friend. But that's a different story for another day. We'll not discuss that right now. For me, everything here is everything. Every piece of info I got for you guys is just what I got. You do it as you please. So the MetaVPad is once more another launch pad that's basically going to be allowing others to buy more coins on there. Now, if you look at one of these coins, which I showed you guys, let's quickly look up one of these pads' websites if I can quickly find one. So it doesn't really matter which one you pick. I just need to find one little website right here. Let's quickly go for VeloSpad, for example. This is one that launched earlier. Why it's so extremely popular is because more coins will launch on there, so we kind of got that base down. And as you look through the tokenomics of it, it has such a low initial market cap. For example, this one is 141,000. Most likely the other one, so the one that we're going to be buying into, most likely MetaVPad, has like the same sort of very, very low market cap, most likely like $150,000, or 170, here we go. And as you guys notice now, all of us here in the chat box, everybody would want to buy into this. So 1 + 1 makes 2. There's a very little amount of money or amount of people that can actually buy in before, because it's just a very little amount of money before they launch. And the thing is, guys, as we saw here, they launch every single time because everybody wants to get in to be able to buy into the next platform. So it's very simple math if you guys ask me. So what are the 3 options to buy into it? Option number 1. Let me quickly make a little timestamp for myself right here. Give us the website. Just type in the coin name. You'll find the website. It's not difficult. Let me quickly write this down right here. Okay, so one of the options is whitelisting. So whitelisting basically works. You go to any of these platforms, you go through a couple of little links just on the website or the Telegram, and you'll find a little list right here where you put in a little bit of addresses, and you get a chance that you can actually buy into these coins. Which, once more, is because everybody wants to be part of the initial market cap, the initial round. Since there's so many people, they have to go through a couple of steps to get in, and it is very simple, but there's, once more, 3 steps. Either luck, because of a whitelist. The second one is staking, which if you go to, for example, VelasPad, which is a little bit more of an expensive one, but okay, you'll see here there's 3 different tiers to stake. And this basically means you have these tokens, you buy the tokens from the specific launch pad, which once more is, again, why the MetaVPad will be so popular. You buy the coins from the launch pad, you stake them up, which basically means you buy them and you lock them for a little bit on the platform, and you get an APY for it, up to 3 hours before. And then you wait a couple of days, sometimes a couple of weeks, depending on the different pad. And then afterwards, you get the tokens back. You can sell them with them as you please. But that way, by locking them up, you get a allocation, which basically means you get a guaranteed spot in this initial market cap to be able to buy some tokens. And then point number 3, which is what most people I know from the US try to do, is sniping. And I told you guys while this sale was happening, the PulsePad one, that one of my friends here, a very good friend of mine, was trying to buy PulsePad as soon as it came out, and he managed to do so. He managed to buy it at 1 cent, and it's for 2 main reasons. 1, there is no lockup period. So if you're buying it with a snipe, which is also, again, why there's such a huge amount of ecstaticism or whatever at the start here, because many people are trying to do this, by the way. This is a 15-minute chart. If we go to a 1-minute chart, you'll notice. Let's quickly go there. You can see how at the start here, real quick, if we can find it, how it goes really crazy at the start because many people are trying to snipe this type of stuff. Which, again, you might consider now that I'm trying to promote this to make you guys snipe. Please understand, guys, I'm in no way, shape, or form trying to intend that. All I'm doing is showing you guys different options to get these coins and the kind of thought process to why people are doing so. So they're getting these coins as early as quote-unquote possible because they understand that this MetaVPad or PulsePad or whatever will be used as a launch pad for multiple different coins in the future that'll most likely do 100x and whatnot. Again, think back, all right? I told you guys, a lot of you guys won't remember, but we talked about the VelasPad a long time ago, but I wasn't really certain that it was going to do well because this was the first one that I joined. I kept all my coins, but since I did, and I bought into this basically, and I kept the coins, now I can stake the coins, for example, and get myself more coins, other coins, along the system, or with the system. And that's basically how most of these things work. So I think I got it down. What I'm going to create now is a tutorial, because you guys requested it like crazy, for how to actually stake on one of these platforms. I'll also make a tutorial for how to join the whitelist. I will not be making a tutorial for how to snipe. You guys can definitely figure that out for yourself if you want to. However, I think it's too irresponsible of me to explain that type of stuff, the sniping part, which is something you can decide for your own. But once these coins are in the market, things are all off because it's just the normal market and you decide what you do. But I'm going to try and explain how to buy in as early as possible. But understand the competition is fierce. In no way, shape, or form am I trying to really convince you to buy. Please understand that you guys hopefully get it by now, right? I try my best. And by the way, guys, there is a video on XR Doge coming. You guys requested it like crazy, so it's coming up. You guys won. We did hit 500 likes on a live stream. I told you guys if we hit 500 likes, I'm doing that. There's Shiba Inu, Saitama, and XR Doge coming up in a video. I was actually going to release it now until I noticed, man, I need to update you guys on the 100x, 500x type of coins, because I honestly believe, guys, that MetaVPad might actually be the first 500 to 1000x that we see. There's such a huge amount of demand. There's so many people who are going crazy around the internet. I wouldn't be surprised if we actually get 500x. And about this list, a lot of you guys are going crazy about this over on my Telegram. I honestly don't know if these numbers are correct or whatnot. You guys can quickly check them out for yourself. This is Turkish lira, by the way. But this could basically showcase the minimum amount required to stake, which there's different paths and different requirements and whatnot, and different allocations, obviously. So once more, the three different options are whitelist, staking, and the last one is sniping. That's it for right now. MetaVPad is most likely going to be the biggest one for right now. Ooh, I just slammed my microphone. However, as you've most likely seen in my channel before, there's Lovelace, which will go crazy. The Valhalla will most likely go crazy. I'm definitely excited for all these launches, and there's going to be a ton of them throughout November. I think a lot of people can hopefully get in. It's about to get freaking crazy. There's also Gene over on Bybit, as you guys know. And there's another one. So we have Lovelace, MetaVPad. We have the Valhalla. I also bought into a couple other ones, like the Dex Sport we saw today. And I even bought into another project, but I didn't showcase that one yet. Or at least I didn't actually know if that's going to do so well, so I'm not really showcasing it. But that was basically it for right now, guys. Hopefully you did learn a couple of new things. Once more, if you have any questions, join the Telegram. I will not be answering everything personally, but you might be able to ask to each other. A Telegram link is down below. And I'll be making a couple of tutorials over on Patreon, which are not so much related to this pads. It's just like simple things like how to make a MetaMask and all those small, how to add the Velas chain to your freaking MetaMask, that type of stuff. That's because I might eventually, in a couple of months, who knows, make a course or so. So I'm just doing a lot of tutorials that I'm going to build over on Patreon. But I made it my vow to make sure that you guys get all the information that you need for free over on YouTube. So I'm definitely doing that, guys. I'll make sure that all the steps are clear. Everything is just bright as day. And don't worry if you don't know how to buy into one of these things. I'm going to really try my best to put up the most proper tutorials out there for you guys. So hopefully you guys will enjoy the type of stuff, all right? So guys, if you're interested in that type of stuff, make sure you press the like button. And I'll definitely see you guys again in another crypto video soon. Make sure you also subscribe for more of these things. And there is a meme video, like my top 3 memes coming out. Would you guys like it in a couple of hours? Make sure you press that like button. I'm going to post it rather soon here, guys. And once more, make sure that you subscribe for these gems, as sometimes you got to be here so early. Otherwise, like maybe one of these days, we'll just do a giveaway of a small little spot, right? You got to be there or be square. If you miss out, you miss out. I'm telling you. Be here, be there, or be square. It's about to be a crazy month, November. A lot of millionaires are going to be made, guys. Not this stuff for financial advice, but I think things will go really, really nutty from here.